The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
A man, is it the power in his hands? Is it his quest for glory? Give it all you got to fight to the top, so we can know your story. Now you're a man, a man, man, man. Now you're a man, a mounty, mounty, mount, a man, man, man. You are now a man, you're a man. Now you're a male. Live it, live it. What makes a man? Is it the woman in his arms? Just 'cause she has big titties? Or is it the way he fights every day? No, it's probably the titties. Now you're a male. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh. Now you're a male. Male, 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 male. Now you're a male. M-A-N, man, 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 man. Now you're a male.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Men's Room. I'm your host, the Appalachian American. Tonight, we're going to deep dive into commercials of the Super Bowl and what we got at Comic-Con, because that was last week since we've met. Anyway, with me, as always, my right-hand man, Mr. Thomas McGunovich. If I can get over the button right there.
What's up, everybody? It is
right?
Friday, and it's Friday.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
You sure? You all right?
50-50.
A little 50-50? Those of you that don't know, Thomas McGunovich has a little bit of the Rona.
Yeah.
A touch of the Rona. It's it's doing him. It's doing him.
Baby. It's doing him hardcore, baby.
Yep. He's getting done.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
About time.
Here he is. You know him. You love him. Superfan, I'm Shawhan.
That's right. The man with the title belt that's here because, why not? That's right. We're here to have fun on the men's room tonight, even though Tommy's kind of under the weather. And we had a Super Bowl. I didn't know that we had sports ball. Yay, sports ball.
I only watch the commercials.
I don't watch any of that shit. I haven't watched the NFL since they started taking knees. They can bite my hairy Irish arse.
I feel you, man. I just enjoy the commercials and the food. I cheer for the food.
Well, I mean, I can understand the food, but the commercials went to shit once we started getting .coms on the TV. Like we used to have the Budweiser Frog and the Laquito Taco Bell dog and all kinds of good commercials. And then it just went to 1 year. I can't even remember when it went all the like tech companies and stuff. And from that point on, it was like, you were better off watching, I can't even remember the name of it now. The deathmatch stuff with the clay animation.
Oh, Celebrity Deathmatch.
Thank you. Celebrity Deathmatch.
Dude,
yeah.
I love that.
I remember turning the commercials because the commercials were BS to watch that instead because that was so much more entertaining.
Celebrity Deathmatch was pretty amazing.
Yeah, Celebrity Deathmatch.
Gosh, they need to revive that, but they probably won't be able to do so today.
Only if it was done by us, so that it doesn't end up wrong.
Yeah, that would be great.
That'd be awesome. It'd be awesome. Yeah, I know. So you got to go to a Comic-Con. You got to watch some commercials. Man, you've had a busy week.
I did. I am going to show off my pictures because I got some pretty cool stuff. Tommy, do you have that clip loaded up, or can you load that clip up?
I can try. I'll send it through email to see if I'll go through.
All right, cool, because it was super rad.
I'm excited for you. You know, it was. What was funny when I met? Wasn't his name Zach? What was his name as the Black Power Ranger in the series?
Walter Jones.
Right. What's what's the character he played?
Zach.
Yeah, Zach. So like when I met him, he didn't look like he had aged a day. And the dude was in his 50s.
Yeah.
But he was cool as hell. Because I knew the actor's name. I was trying to remember the character, so I wanted to make sure he was playing Zach. But yeah.
I'm very surprised at how short he was.
And the fact the guy that Walter, he just had on normal clothes. But boy, he sure got into the morphing part.
Yeah. But this dude, like, I was just like, wow, he's really short. I expected him to be like taller than me, bigger.
Or at least like the same size. We all met, we were all close and around 6 foot and shit.
I'm like the shortest one of us all.
Yeah. So but still, yeah. I mean, you look like you could eat him, and I'm not meaning that in a bad way.
Yeah.
I
was like, whoa, hey there, little fella.
He kind of looks like Walton. He's a tree hugger. He's 3 foot full.
I don't think he's not. Me and my little buddy.
Oh yeah, I love the pictures of you and the kids, dude. That was great. Yeah, because I seen some of these on Facebook.
Everybody was a Power Ranger. I got the Megazord autographed. See, the goal is to if they all come to Comic-Con I would like to get them all to autograph the Megazord.
Well, you know what you have to do now, right? So what you have to do now is you're just going to have to check all of the upcoming events near me, near you, etc. And I'll keep my eyes open too. Because like if it's within a decent mile, you just have to send me that and then I could take it up and get it signed, if it's something that you're not going to be able to do.
Yeah. And then Brandy picked this up for me. Still on the card.
Nice.
That's pretty sweet. And there's my, because that was autographed by him, and this was autographed by Jason David Frank.
Yeah. See now, when you met Jay, was he pretty decent? Because I've never met him, and I always thought he was decent.
He was really cool.
All right, good. That's good to hear, man. Because so far that means, because that's what. How many have you met now?
2. Well, 2 in the autograph.
Okay, so yeah, and then the one I met. So 3 of the original Rangers have not been douchebags, and of course, RIP for the one that we lost. The Yellow Ranger. I still that damn show was so racist by today's standards. But the Red Ranger was a white guy. The Green Ranger was a white guy. The Blue Ranger was gay and a white guy. The Black Ranger was black. The Pink was a girl. The Yellow was an Asian.
He technically wasn't. Blue wasn't gay in the show.
No. I just meant the actor.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Kind of a.
I got this, and I didn't. Let me see. It's up underneath the desk.
We know that Tommy's favorite one was the blue one.
Do y'all know who Tom McDonald is?
Ronald's cousin.
He does like rap and stuff. Oh yeah, you still gotta get that.
I know. I need to contact CGC about this. So I picked up a first edition, first copy, Berserker. It's a book written by Keanu Reeves and Matt Kent, Ron Gurney, Bill Cobtree. I don't know these people's names. I just know Keanu Reeves is involved with it. I picked this thing up. It's graded by the CGC with a 9.8.
Yeah.
and I picked it up for a steal because it's cracked.
Yeah, but it's still airtight, right?
Yes, it still is. However, I need to get in touch with the CGC to get this thing redone.
Yeah, because you have to send it in, and then they'll open it, and then they'll put it in another hopefully container.
Because, apparently there's a movie that's coming out. I didn't know that, but this thing, first edition, first copy, or first print. I mean,
yeah, first print
at a 9.8 is going to be worth some money.
Dude, for what you got it for, that was a hell of a deal because even I don't have mine aren't graded, and to get that was the Harley Quinn that they did that was also signed by the artist with certificate of authenticity and still sealed in the original bag and stuff. Like it was about the same price as what you paid for yours, and yours is graded. So yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, my issue 1 cover is totally different.
Hang on a minute. What you got it there?
Yeah, that's
which
issue
one?
1.
Let's see. Yeah, I think that's the same one I got.
Okay, and then issue 2.
Yeah, issue 1. Issue 2.
Yeah, see, ours is different than issue 2.
Issue 3.
Yep.
Same one.
But Tommy, you might have a second print, or
And
maybe
4.
they had alternate cover.
Issue 4.
Yeah.
And then my issue 5 and 6 is different than yours.
Oh, yeah.
And issue 6.
Issue 7 comes out this week.
Did you finish?
No, I've still got let's see, I've still got 5 and 6 to read.
So as I was telling you last week, what I was in the messages about Mean Chung from Comic Book Men, this is the comic I bought from Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, which is signed by Walt Flanagan, and so all 4 of the guys had something to do with the book. This one, Walt had already signed it. Mike Zapsik also signed it because he was there, and now Mean Chung's going to be 2 blocks away from my house in 2 weeks. So damn well, as you can tell, I got it out because I'm going to go up there and spend the $10-15 to go meet the guy. And I did not know this, which was something I shared in our group chat, which was he went to Clay High School, which is a local high school here in northern Indiana. I did not know that. I was kind of shocked when he had announced it, but I thought that was pretty cool that he was a homegrown guy too that went on and did stuff.
So I picked up also. Me and Tommy were talking about it, and I showed him I was like, man, I kind of want this, but I don't know if I have it. Where you at there, buddy? Oh, yeah, there it is.
I know which one he's talking about.
Yeah, I was like, man, I really like this cover. It's sweet. It's a foil cover variant of the Red Dragon Ranger. And I told Tommy, I was like, man, I really want it, but I don't know if I have a second. I don't know if I have I don't know if I have that copy.
Nice.
Oh,
dang it!
Yeah, but now you got 2.
I know, but dadgummit, it was $20.
So
I know, $20 I could have spent elsewhere.
So
I know.
Look at it this way. Look at it this way. There was a gentleman, Chris Fisk, I do believe, that was talking about his kids got into his comic book collection because he didn't put it in the safe, and his daughters went through and put a Coke can on there and destroyed it.
Oh, sweet baby kids. Jesus.
So, and I don't remember which comic it was, but it was an expensive one, early Superman style, So, yeah. But look at it this way. If chance one of the kids get a hold of it, you've got a backup. As long as plus you've got 2 of them, so I mean, it's not like you couldn't eventually. Maybe you'll find somebody as big as into the stuff as you, and you could gift it and or sell it. Especially if the price goes up.
My boy Brandon, he was my best man at my wedding. Man, that's him right there. Peace, love, and chicken, y'all. I'm proud of you, Seth. Keep it up, brother. I'm at work, so I got to run, but I had to spread some love. Love you, buddy. And I love your stash. I saw it on Facebook, man. I love that stash. Anyway, thanks for dropping in, buddy. We gotta get in touch sometime. I need to talk to you. So hit me up.
He wants to talk about that one time in band camp.
I really want to talk about the video of me doing drifting in the snow in my Tahoe that I cannot find. I have looked all over for this video. It's so awesome.
Well, speaking of Super Bowl, I asked y'all about it. Know if y'all have heard of him. His name's Tom McDonald.
I do not know of him.
No.
Okay, well, he kind of, yeah. He makes fun of Eminem all the time.
I did hear that Eminem did something pretty disgraceful. I don't know anything about it, so tell me about it.
So he did the whole kneeling thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Tom McDonald, he's a rapper, but he raps that he's like the exact opposite of Eminem.
So like satire.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's satire?
Making fun of.
Yeah.
Comedy, satire,
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't copy Eminem's music.
Well, it's not. Satire isn't copying. It's satire's like you can take a song and like make fun of it.
Satire's the same thing you do for our opening, Tommy.
Oh, well,
yeah.
This one, he'll make his own song and then put Eminem somewhere in it where he's the butt of the joke. But this one, he's just making fun of him because he's kneeling.
I appreciate the love, y'all. My new album, The Brave, drops this Friday, 9 a.m. at hangovergang.com. And get up. Tom, take a knee with me, please. We will be best friends instead of enemies. No, bro, I'm good. I'm going to stand. My tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. Standing. I'm going to stand, not stand. I'm going to take a knee. Nobody's making me. It's plain to see my bravery. Zip it. Stop. They'll finally stop calling me a white boy cracker and laughter. I am now Black Lives Matter. I can't hear you.
Oh my gosh.
The only way that would have been better is they had somebody dressed up as Dr. Dre. And he was
he sings a lot of patriotic songs. So.
Tommy, I think they changed something over here on the side where the comments are.
Yeah, something's missing.
Yeah. I don't know what.
I don't know either.
Because there's comments, banners, brand, private chat.
And I was looking, I was like, something's missing.
Yeah.
What is it, though?
I don't know. But it's creeping me out.
Oh, we got a couple background music. I forgot we had that. Well, we talked about that before, didn't we?
Yeah. We talked about the background music. We talked about that you could green screen without a green screen.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know it's at the bottom of the brand.
Yeah, I haven't really messed with background music, but that's crazy.
Hey, they're trying to improve stuff. At least they're
They
trying
are.
to. While you're paying for this, they're doing upgrades. Unlike Amazon, that's raising their prices, and they do absolutely nothing any different than what they were doing in the first place.
Yeah. I pay the whole year fee. Well, my wife pays for the whole year for Amazon.
Well, the price is going up by $1.
Amazon, you're allowed to get like a whole year subscription.
Yeah.
For a flat rate. That's what we did with Amazon. So
that's what we did too. We don't pay monthly. That's stupid.
Well, I pay monthly because it was $4.
Oh, really?
Well, we had it for like 3 years for free because she was a student, and then once she got out of
wrong button
college, it was like nope.
Well, that's what's killing me is it's gone up before because I was paying like $4.99. Now I'm paying $5.99, and then like next month it goes up to $6.99 a month. It's like okay, but they're not doing anything any different, right? Like okay, if that's the case, and I should get free shipping on everything. Because, sometimes when you go and it's like a third-party seller, they charge you for shipping. So I don't buy stuff third-party. So, yeah, you got to look for the Amazon little checkie to get your free shipping. But I'm thinking, sure, you greedy bastards, because you need more money while most of the world's been out of work and, everything going on with the truckers and even stuff starting here in America. But you're going to raise your prices. So I think Amazon can bite my ass.
Wait, so you pay $5.99 a month for Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, dude, that's like $71.88 a year.
Yep.
Well,
We're getting ripped off, Tommy.
Are we?
Yeah, dude. Most of the time, Amazon's like $100 a year.
Oh, I only paid 60 some.
Oh, okay. I thought it was $99.
For Amazon.
You're full of shit and you don't even pay for it. I do.
I told you. How much was it?
It was like $129.
Oh, $129.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it goes up.
And then next year it'll be even more because they keep raising the damn prices.
Ooh.
Yeah. See, yeah, we pay for Amazon Prime.
Yep.
Like $20.
Yeah, dude, it sucks. But shoot.
Because I liked it because you got the Amazon, the video, right? You could watch all the stuff. And like that was, to me, it was worth, like, especially when it was $4.99 and even $5.99. But like, think about it, right? Disney's prices went up for Disney Plus. Which that'll get, by the way, Tommy, that will go off for like a week because I ended it, but I'm going to re-up on the 4th, like the 23rd or the 24th. My subscription ends because I'm getting tired of getting it hit at the end of the month. So it'll be like less than a week, but then it'll be back up and we'll be good. So it's just the end of the month. We won't have Disney Plus, just so you know.
Oh, that's fine.
But yeah, it'd only be a couple days. And it was just the way when they changed their prices and shit, somehow it messed with my bill from when I paid. Because I try to pay everything within like the first 10 days of the month when I get paid. So I know what I've got for money and all that kind of stuff. Easy. Oh yeah, no. Somehow it ended up on the 25th or some shit. I'm like, yeah, we're not doing this anymore. So there's a lot on there to watch anyway. But I was like, yeah, it'll just be, especially since this is the shortest month of the year. So I figured that'd be the good month. But I wanted to make sure I told you. And so in case I forget, now I've told you. And I have digital proof that I've told you.
Well, streaming services, like, I don't know, like, where I've had to be here for 5 days, basically staying in a room. And I've looked over every single streaming service almost. The only one I don't got right now is HBO Max. And I couldn't find a single thing to watch.
Oh, I can always find stuff to watch. But I mean, it's that same thing though, right? Because they've got Batman animated. It's all shit I own. I'm just too lazy to go get it and put it in the DVD player. But that's where all your DC stuff is, right? Is on HBO Max. Plus then, every month or so when movies played every month, you would pretty much get the newer movies when they left theaters and then came to services. And HBO used to be one of the big ones, But that's like, I can't believe you could get it for $9.99 a month, but then you've got ads, and it's $14.99 a month without ads. So like HBO Max is one that I kept. I kept Peacock because there's a shit ton of stuff on Peacock, which is pissing me off though. I paid the extra money to not have commercials. But when you watch movies, they put commercials in.
Right?
Ooh.
I hate that.
What the fuck, man? That's not cool, Peacock.
Yeah.
Every now and again, a commercial break will be great. Because you can do the bathroom break thing.
Yeah, but we got pause, man.
That's what the pause button's for.
Yeah, I was going to say we got pause, bro. Now, I will say it's worth it because, like, I've been watching 2.5 Men again because it's funny, like, before Charlie Sheen left. And when you had the ads, it's like you get, like, 5 minutes commercial, 5 minutes commercial, 5 minutes and it's only a 20-minute skit. So it's like, no, man. So at the end of the day, I don't mind because WWE was $9.99. So I paid $9.99 for Peacock, get WWE and a bunch of other stuff as well. But it's just, the internet even went up. Comcast Internet's $55 a month now. So, and last year it was with tax and everything. And this is with tax and everything. I was paying like $50. So that went up $5. It's not like it's gotten any better. So it's just, I love how stuff's going up for shit that you really don't need when the world's in the toilet,
Well, that's why I was saying I couldn't find, for them going up, they're not really putting out shows like they used to.
Yeah.
Which,
yeah.
from what I hear from a lot of people, is that new. It's a new show on HBO, the superhero one.
The
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. From what I hear, the series has actually gotten really popular.
Well, it's the first.
I heard they turned him gay.
The first episode was horrible. It took me a week to get through the first. I could only watch it in increments of like 10, 15 minutes. And I'm just like, God, this is so bad because it was massively woke and garbage. But then you get to a point because none of us really like Juan China. But when he's getting his ass kicked, and I mean ass kicked, by the chick he just had sex with, it's not a chick. It was a chick, but now it's the butterfly. I'm sorry, that shit was hilarious. Like that shit had me drawn in from that point on. And I'd only watched a couple episodes, so it does get better. The shitty CGI, I think we talked about that with the eagle hugging him and shit, where it is bad CGI. Way to go, WB. You know, like okay, sure. And I mean, yeah, there were some massive woke points, but once you got past that beginning, it wasn't bad. Which, speaking of non-woke shows, Seth, because last week, you know, between me being tired and you keep disappearing on me, you kind of need to watch Sweet Tooth, or we need to do a watch party of it because I got through the whole series.
Oh man, so it's good.
So here's the thing: Tommy's description sucked because it's Tommy. The problem is episode 1 drags on because it's kind of a little bit of the pre-story, but you're like right there. So it starts and you don't really have the full backstory till episode 7. And then episode 8 is where they stopped it. And we don't get season 2 until middle of the end of this year. Yeah. But yeah, it was really good. It wasn't the way he made it sound, it was going to be awful, but it's not about half of what he said.
But you can tell it came from a comic book. And it's not just a show they try to throw together to get views.
Well, I mean, other than you telling me it came from comic, I had no idea. But the thing is, it's a good story. So as you're going along, you really want to kind of find out more and more what happens here, what happens there. Oh, okay. You know, so-and-so was a football player, so-and-so that, you know, and then you know, by the time you get through all 8 episodes, you're wanting 8 more. Like that part he had right. Like you wanted to keep going because they build the story properly. It was just Tommy's shitty description that kind of killed it. Which it really wasn't bad. It's just you were focused, oh, well, there's a thing, and then there's, it's like, no, that really matters. I mean, it explains it enough as you're watching it.
Well, I hate describing shows because I don't want to spoil it, but I want you to at least get a little bit hooked.
Right. Well, I mean, it was just like if you would have came at us with it's got a really strong story, left out half of what you said, and just been like, yeah, the story builds as you watch it, and it does, like in a good way. It is good storytelling. The visuals are really good. I can't really. The only complaint I really had was, I think if they would have started episode 7 first, it would have. I mean, the way they did it was fine, but if you would have got that prequel first, that episode first, that explains everything too. It doesn't explain it all the way because by the time you watch it, you're putting it together in your brain from what you've seen, and then you get the beginning. So it wasn't horrible, like Pulp Fiction style, kind of. But yeah, it literally, you know, you start off right here. This is where the story starts, and then you're there, and then you find out about what happened in the past. And I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted the Indian people to burn to death, but the horse, dude, that was crazy. I'm not gonna say anything else because Seth hasn't seen it. But the horse and what the horse does, that shit was funny because that part could be kind of considered woke with the nosy white neighbor, which this isn't giving nothing away. You'll see it, Seth. But that shit was fucking funny, you know. And I died laughing. I'm like, oh man. And then of course, is it just me or does that guy, the general, remind you of Ben Kingsley's character from Iron Man? Okay, thank you. I was like, man, this really reminds me of Ben, only more hard ass.
Now, my favorite part of it was when they're in the cabin, and it's the last night of the cabin, and that the football player just like goes crazy, and you only see when the lightning hits him throwing punches and stuff.
Yep,
that was good.
Yeah, but sadly enough, Tommy is right. The show I got to give him credit, dude. I've said this on other streams too, by the way, Tommy. I've been talking about it. It's like you want to see something that's good with good storytelling. Because I watched Boba Fett, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. I would say to me, Boba Fett after watching Boba Fett is as good as Rogue One.
Huh.
I still haven't seen it. It's just I don't know.
It literally, like, a lot of people dive into it and they bitch about a lot of stuff, which that's fine. But like your kids would like it because it's kind of more that style. But it felt more Rogue One storytelling to me.
Yeah.
That's just, again, my opinion. Is it perfect? Well, fuck no, of course not. It's Disney. You're never going to get good Star Wars under Disney. But it was still entertaining enough, like you could watch it. And then there's some funny shit that happens with the Rancor and all that kind of stuff that it was cheesy as shit, but still, hey, I will take this shitty stuff that they did because it's still better than the stuff that they when they redid the movies, you know, their relaunch with Rey. That was shit. I liked Rogue One because everybody died except for the Death Star. So yeah, everybody, they build up these characters and they kill everybody because none of them mattered. That was my favorite part of Rogue One. I'm like, okay, these people don't matter. Good. The flashbacks and stuff were great. Of the callbacks to the original Stormtroopers and stuff, because we hadn't seen original Stormtroopers in a long time on screen. You got to figure Jedi was the last time we saw the OG Stormtroopers, because then we got the prequels in '99. So that was kind of nice to see. But again, I mean, I don't feel that it deserves all the hate it's getting from a lot of people. But then again, I'm not that big of a Star Wars. Like, I loved Star Wars, and the prequels were fine, and the new shit sucked. But again, I don't feel that it's as horrible as the Rise of Soy Walker.
I do notice them nitpicking on the graphics. Like, I was like, did you not? Star Wars graphics wasn't the best compared to the story it told. That's the main thing you should focus on, is the story, and then you got fans that are just complaining about the graphics.
Well, they did a Game of Thrones thing where there was a big section. I saw this with Saggy Mellon. She brought that up on ETEP stream, and it was funnier than shit. Well, there's a big, Game of Thrones, they had it where they had the Starbucks cup, which was something small. But there's a whole section of a set that you could tell is a set, and it's really quick, so you don't see it with the Rancor. But like, she showed it, and it was a guy going, "Oh my god, look at this! Look!" And they pointed it out. But like, the stories were okay. They were kind of lame. But again, for it being a character that basically had 5 lines in 3 movies that you don't know anything about unless you read the comics or the books or something after the movies. I'm going based off of the movies, right?
Yeah.
So it really isn't that bad. I mean, I know stuff of the comics because I've been told from people that read it and, guys that are older than me and that loved it. And same with the books, the EU stuff. I'm not an EU guy. I've only, the movies, some of the cartoons, but yeah, overall, I don't really think it was that bad. Again, it's not A New Hope. It's not, anything like that or Jedi. But I liked it. I didn't think it was that bad. Again, I wasn't even a big Mando fan, and I could still watch that without bitching, left, right, and center. Picard, on the other hand, felt like your Kmart generic wannabe X-Men, and that was the only fun part about watching Picard, was making fun of being like, "Oh, look, this is the new gay Wolverine. Oh, look, now Storm's gay too." But at the end of the day, that was shit. Star Wars Boba Fett, was it great? No, but if you like Star Wars, you should be able to just sit there and watch it, and it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. I'm sorry, Rey was the worst, and Kylo. Yep, that was bad.
So, Seth wanted to jump on a little part of where we got to meet the Red Ranger.
Yes.
From what I hear, I don't know Seth's full opinion on it. He still holds a little bit of a grudge towards the one that played Tommy.
Well, I would
give the whole story, Tommy.
Huh?
Go for it, Seth. You know the whole story. Go for it,
All
Seth.
Right. I was listening to him, and he made a point. In the show, he made a point to say that when Jason's character, which is Austin St. John, when he started going after the producers for needing to make more money because they were working like 14-hour days and no overtime pay. That's when they started bringing in how much more powerful the Green Ranger is and started centering up storylines on him and taking focus away from the team aspect. And I was really like, wow, I remember episodes of basically just the Green Ranger.
Yeah.
Like how center focused he was and why he was so like important to the team. And then listening back to him saying that, it was like, okay, I can see proof that they did this to shut them up.
Right.
So
you know what's scary? 14 hours, and yet half the stuff the only stuff that was filmed for them from the US was the stuff they added in English.
yeah.
But
That's what's even more messed up.
They were pushing episodes out like crazy.
They were. They had to make a lot of episodes because it's only a 30-minute show. So most of them shows are usually 50-episode seasons.
Yeah.
But
that would suck, dude. And I mean, I remember Tommy being the bad guy, and then he ended up being a good guy. But I remember what you're talking. Like, mind you, I know very little of the Power Rangers because the kids watched it, and I saw a little bit of it. But I know what you're talking about. I remember going, why are they focusing on the Green Ranger?
Right.
And I've learned a little bit more through you because of many conversations that we've had, and it's one of those things that you love, and it's always fun to go down that road with you. So to hear that you got to hear the story from him, and then again, we're remembering what we remember seeing on TV. It adds up, man.
It feels like it's all lining up. So he starts talking, and he was like, I had every Ranger convinced, and he was like, I wasn't convincing them to be millionaires. I was convincing them to earn what they make.
Yeah.
He was like, we weren't going after the producing company to be super rich, look at us kind of lifestyle. He's like, I went after the producing company to be like, hey, we need to be paid like fairly. That's all I wanted. And so the whole thing was he convinced everybody, hey, what we're getting paid isn't right. And so all 6 Rangers walked off, and then 3 of them turned their back on it and came back.
Yeah.
So.
But I will say, he was very easy when it came to like the Q&A. He was very there. The first question was from a how do I put this? Like autistic kid.
Oh, come on. We know the first question came from Seth. He was jumping up and down, screaming, all those kids going, pick me, pick me.
Hey, I'm going to pull this hoodie off. Hang on. I won't be able to hear you.
It was all Seth. We know it was. He was the autistic kid you're talking about. It's all right,
Yeah.
Tommy.
Oh, you're good. It was an autistic kid or adult. I didn't get to see what the person looked like. But the question she asked, she really didn't have a question. She was just
making a statement.
Making a statement, and it was nothing about him. It was about what was behind him was the logo of the Big Lit Comic-Con.
Yeah.
He turned it around and made it seem like he had an answer for it. And it was
Hey,
Dio. That's cool, dude. That's cool.
What's up, dude?
So I give him props there. Like most
he did. He was just because the kid made a statement about the superhero wears a cape, and he was like, you know what? He's lucky I didn't get a cape.
Yeah.
But
I'd have been tripping all over because I'm short.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was just super cool because he turned everything around to like a majority of his answers was like when it come to like being a hero in that kind of way, his answers were we should look at like our first responders, our family, our teachers as heroes. They do so much and they don't get any kind of recognition.
Right. Late.
Yeah.
No. Late.
So I would love to have been there to see his face when Seth met him. Yeah. I don't think I fangirled out like I did with Jason David Frank, though.
Well, it's like I was
did.
telling you when I met the Blue Ranger, because I did meet that from whatever series that was, because he was next to WCBS, and then he's the same one that was in the Scorpion King movie. Like, that guy was really personable as well. Like, we weren't buying anything, but we were sitting there drinking beers and shooting the shit back and forth because he was in the booth right next to us. This would have been couple years ago in Indy, and he even said, like, I'm not going to make anything here. He's like, I'll make a little bit of money, but nothing massive. He goes, but it's basically fanfare. He's like, for all the people that love this stuff, and and I appreciate that, because this is where my I did this, but I wouldn't have done any of these things if it weren't for this. So, like, he was paying it forward, right? And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. So to hear, even though that was a further down the line Ranger, it's pretty cool, especially with the OG ones, right? Like, that's really good this many years later that they're still humbled with what they did. And they didn't become douchebags.
Oh, yeah.
But I'd still marry the Pink Ranger. She's still hot.
Yeah.
Amy Jo Johnson.
I'm trying to find that picture where I because somebody caught a picture of right here. This dude is so funny. He did an Instagram live. Jason David Frank did an Instagram live, and I'm in the background woo. It's so funny.
And just think, back then they'd have called you the incel.
Yeah.
But the funny part is as soon as he got it signed by the Red Ranger, he took off towards the car.
Yep. I went straight outside and put it in the Tahoe.
Yep.
Because
I did
not
the same
want
thing, though,
anything
man.
happen
I got the voice actor of Grogu. I got an item signed for a friend in the UK for Brent Utini. And then I got yours signed. So I had those two things. And then I picked up those two cardboard cutouts, the one of the Punisher and the one of the Hulk. And then we went to the truck because I was like, well, I want to put this stuff up, but I want to buy that stuff first so that we could make one trip to the truck and then back in.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Tommy, did you by any chance get to upload that video?
No, I sent it to my email, but it still hasn't gone through yet. So I'm waiting to see. I might have to plug my phone up to my computer. But then I'll have to download iTunes.
Yeah. I mean, it's I don't know, dude. It's just refreshing because, we've all heard it where they're like, don't meet your heroes, they'll let you down. I've been lucky. Like, everybody I met, when I met Adrian Paul, super nice guy. And I mean, he signed my sword and he thought I took his class and I didn't even take his class. I'm like, oh shit, that's funny. They just kind of threw me in with everybody. Getting to meet Flash Gordon, that was awesome. And he just sat there shooting the shit, literally. He was just happy to be there, happy to meet fans, happy just to be around, to be able to say, yeah, I did this, and like I told him, hey, look, man, this is how big of a fan I was. This because for me, Flash Gordon was a big thing back in that era, man. And I know you guys weren't even an inch in your daddy's nutsack back then, but for us, it was a big thing. And my daughter's name's Sam, and and the actor's first name is Sam. So I'm like, by the way, my daughter's name's Sam. And he just looked at me and goes, that's pretty cool. And I'm like, yeah. I go, but that was just a part of growing up, and man, and he was just the same thing though. He was real humble. He wasn't an asshole. Granted, he's not even doing anything Hollywood wise other than what I think the last thing he was in would have been Ted 2.
Yeah. Hey, check this out.
What's up, man? This is Austin St. John. I'm Jason, the original Red Ranger, and you were watching the men's room. I mean, not that men's room, because if I was in there, this would be awkward. Like, it would be, something you probably shouldn't be watching. I mean, unless you're into that sort of watching freaky stuff, and if you're freaky, that's all right. But this isn't that men's room. This is the other men's room, and that's what you're watching. So much love.
Nice.
So yeah, that'll be uploaded with much better quality and everything. That's just That's how things when people with iPhones send me stuff, it's what it shows up like.
It blurs it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well,
But
because Tommy doesn't know where the camera is, so he's always touching the wrong button.
but if I send him something, it shows up just like this too. It's the Android.
Yeah.
It's the Android Apple like curse. Oh, late.
Yeah.
He said BRB, but I guess he's coming back.
Well, he's unmuted, so I think he's back now.
What's up, Oiler Greg? He says cheers and hi. Hi, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Junkysaurus Rex says cheers, Oiler Greg. Cheers, Oiler Greg.
So,
I'm Oiler Greg.
are y'all going to watch Uncharted?
What is Uncharted?
Dude, I'm so torn.
That's the Spider-Man video game movie, yeah? The actor?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's Tom Holland's playing him. It's such bad casting. I don't know why anybody thinks that's a good one.
That's just like I could care less who they picked for the new Batman, but at the same time, the Batmobile looks cool, so maybe it'll turn out good.
Yeah, but you haven't seen The Lighthouse, have you, Tommy?
Yeah. I heard that's a great movie. I haven't seen it either, but
yeah. Watch The Lighthouse, and then don't think it's Whiteheart. You watch The Lighthouse, you'll see that dude can act.
I'm not saying he can't act like that. That's not me, but I'm more of like the '80s Batman where he's stout, like solid, and he reminds me of someone that would play Nightwing.
Well, see, the thing of it is, though, is you're talking about the 80s Batman. Are you talking about, like, 89 Batman?
Maybe.
Because Michael Keaton's a little dude.
Yeah, but they gave him body. His suit made him look bigger.
Right, but think of it this way, Tommy. This is year 2 of Batman. Have you ever seen year 1? The animated?
Yeah, where he's slender.
So, but it's literally, even if you look at Christian Bale, right? Like when he starts off during his journey to become Batman, he's not all built. And granted, he didn't look at all the suits he went through too before he finally got the right armor, the right, and this is Bale, mind you. With Keaton's Batman, it was, he looked ripped because the suit made him look ripped, but he's like, what, 5'6"?
Yeah. Well, see, it's that, and it's the fact we've gotten, like, I understand doing different Batmans for different movies. I understand that, but, like, you got Justice League. That's the one thing going for the Avengers right now is most of the characters stayed the same. Like, but
you do realize this Batman has nothing to do with that Batman, right?
Oh, I know, but see, could you see it from a kid's perspective, how confusing that will be?
No, because I don't give a shit about a kid's perspective, because we're adults. And then again, half the Batman movies are not rated for kids. It's more teenager.
Did that stop us from watching them?
Huh?
Did that stop us from watching them?
Well, in '89, I was older than a teenager.
Well, yeah.
True. But I'm just saying, it's literally one of those where it's like, the argument's kind of weak because you're not a kid.
True, but I just don't. I like the way the Marvel did it with the Marvel Universe, where there wasn't multiple branches of the same character, but branching off besides a few that quit.
But in reality, the Marvel Universe did, because you had Deadpool, and that was all in X-Men and all that stuff. That's still Marvel.
That was when it was Sony, though, that owned X-Men, wasn't it? Or Fox.
That's when Fox owned it, but it's still Marvel, is what I'm saying. No, it's still a Marvel property.
Yeah, but it doesn't go with the cinematic universe. With the whole X-Men is not technically considered part of it.
Depends on how anal you get. In reality, it's still part of the Marvel universe, just like all 3 Fantastic Shitty Four movies are. Especially that last one that should have never seen the light of day.
But
there's only 2.
No, there's 3.
there's the remake one by the guy that had no idea what the hell he was doing.
Yeah, he never.
Oh, Fan Stick.
Yep.
Oh, I've only seen it one time.
I've never seen
That
it.
movie's trash.
Dude, I was watching it and didn't even know what it was. And I'm like, what is this shit? Because I was at a hotel and like it had just started. So I had no idea what it was. So I'm sitting there watching it and like that little car disappeared, you know, the way that the movie all started off and everything. And I'm like, what is this? And I ended up doing work on my computer while watching it because it was that bad.
Yeah.
Now, I am looking forward to the Doctor Strange.
I like the first
I
Doctor
am.
Strange movie.
I would really like to watch the first Doctor Strange again. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Gotcha.
You got Disney Plus, don't you?
Yeah, but I just don't. I don't have time.
Watch party.
We need to. We need to just watch together. Like we just need to get everybody to come up and watch together sometime. I guess watch party would be better than getting.
Yeah, I mean, and that was the thing I was going to bring up too, because especially with Sweet Tooth, because I talked with Tommy about this a while back too. And granted, we'll wait till you get a little bit better because we talked about maybe doing reviews, you know, episode by episode. And even if you can make it, great. But if you can't, you know what I mean? It'd just be more stuff for the channel.
Yeah.
But again, it's both you guys work full time. So, and I get it, but that was where a Saturday evening, Sunday evening, obviously not Friday evening, unless we were going to do it for the show, like, you know, have dinner and everything with the kids. And then say by 7:30, 7:45, because the episodes aren't very long for Sweet Tooth. It's not like it's a 3-hour episode. You know what I mean? I think they were like 40 minutes, Tommy?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not, you know, we'd have enough time to be able to do that, have thoughts. And then, but if not, like Tommy and I were talking maybe on a Tuesday, like he and I might do something like that and go live or film it and then release it either way, you know.
Yeah.
But they
for a little bit more friendly content for the channel.
So since I've had to stay home this week and everything, I got so bored. Did y'all ever watch Teen Wolf, the series?
No.
Okay, well, it's got some good graphics, but they couldn't keep any actors. Like, you'll be watching the series, and all of a sudden, instead of replacing the actor or writing him out, he's just not in there for the rest of the time. Like, he's just gone. And so you're waiting, like, where's this character at? And then, in fact, one of the main characters quits. So, randomly, they kill her.
Nice. Well, at least they killed him.
Yeah, at least they killed her, but I was like, that's a main character. You don't kill the main character until the end of the series.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You've seen The Walking Dead, although half the time you didn't pay attention, you got the names wrong. But I mean, that was the fun about The Walking Dead because you never knew who was going to get off.
Yeah, but just not saying anything of what happened to him. That's messed up. Like, it was literally 3 main characters, and then when season 2 came out, one of the main characters were gone, and they act like he didn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's different.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever seen that series.
It's okay. They went a little too samurai in season 4, and that's where I stopped.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally just college kids, and one of them was a wolf, and then the girl died, so they replaced her with a Chinese girl, and then she becomes a ninja, and it's like, okay, and then they're fighting ninja warriors. I was like, kind of.
Yeah, it sounds awful. It was bad enough watching the first movie in theaters, so that shit was bad enough. And after that, I didn't want no part of any more of it, so I didn't see any more of the movie. Wasn't interested in the TV series. Like, I gave 0 cares. I was like, yeah, no.
Well, see, I know it's funny. Did y'all ever watch True Blood?
Yep.
That's a good series.
Yeah.
And so I watched that, and then my wife started watching Vampire Diaries, which simulates somewhat of True Blood.
I'm calling bullshit because I know they ain't fucking in no Vampire Diaries.
No, they are, but it just like it.
Not like they did on HBO, baby.
Well, I don't know because the main female in Vampire Diaries, she was kind of a whore. So yeah.
But think about what you saw in True Blood versus what you saw in Vampire Diaries.
I mean, I completely understand. It's like night and day.
Yeah,
but
it's implemented in the. I never seen the diaries, but I know for a fact that they did not do what they did on the HBO.
The Vampire Diaries had the same concept with the vampires as they do with, even the wolves were somewhat the same, and so it was decent. And then they done spin-offs like the original vampires, and now they got Legacy, which is good. But so I watched Teen Wolf thinking it would be similar to it. Nope. Bad writing. Horrible plot lines.
No. I was gonna say Teen Wolf should have been long before that shit. I'm assuming.
Actually, Teen Wolf it's got so many episodes. Like it started in 2015, and it's just gone. I think it ended last year or something. It may still be going.
Huh.
But yeah, so that's what I had to dread watching through, trying to find something else to watch.
I
don't know. I just have you ever feel sick to where you like I had my Xbox I could have played and I just didn't feel like playing. I could have put on my helmet, but that probably would have made me sick.
Well, dude, when I was sick, I barely watched TV. I just slept a lot. And then when I had Frasier on, like I would listen to the episodes more than watch them.
Yeah.
So it was really just background noise, or as you're laying there, and then I'd pass out, and then wake up, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I didn't really watch a lot of TV. Now on the recovery part of it, like I ended up going all the way through Breaking Bad. Like I watched Breaking Bad from the first episode all the way through. It was within less than a week.
It was good, Breaking Bad, but the movie sucked. My opinion. I'm sorry. It just didn't feel like Breaking Bad to me.
Well, it felt like Breaking Bad. It just was too little too late. Like that shit needed to come out like a decade ago.
Well, not only that, I don't know. It just seemed like something they were doing just to make money. Like, it wasn't inspired for the fans to actually enjoy. It was just for them to sell.
See, I got to argue that point because people wanted to know what happened to Pinkman after he escaped, after being locked up all that time.
Yeah.
He just felt in that gap.
But, I understand that, but, Breaking Bad had a balance of comedy and getting caught and stuff like that. I really didn't see any comedy in the movie. It was just like step by step. You got to get this to get free.
It was fucking hilarious, dude. Tommy, he needed this much money. Jesse needed this much money to get to the vacuum cleaner guy, and the shit he went through in order to do that, and then the fact that he ended up shooting him with a little gun. That shit was hilarious.
I don't know. I guess I was wanting more from the movie.
I think you were just expecting way too much from a series that had closed for like a decade before we got the movie.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean, it could have been a hella shorter. It should have happened. Like Better Call Saul is more what you're describing than what the movie was. Yes, I will give you that.
I never got into Better Call Saul.
Smack yourself in the head.
I didn't like it. Great. I tried watching Better Call Saul and I didn't like it.
Oh, it was great. That was definitely written in the aspect of what Tommy's talking about, though, with the way that the stories, that you had the comedy, you had the excitement, you had the mystery and all that, that was definitely all there. Where like the movie, I think maybe, honestly, to me, it felt like it was a test because I think we got the movie before they killed off Rick, before, he ended up leaving the show. And then we were supposed to get all these movies and stuff. I think it was a test run to see how it would do. And as you notice, we don't have shit for the Walking Dead movies.
No.
So to me, that's what it was. It was more or less along the lines of, okay, everybody loved Breaking Bad and everybody wants to know this, this, and this. We're going to kind of answer it with this, see how that pans out. And then they made the plans, of course, with Walking Dead once because, they didn't really kill Rick, but in the comics they did, but they didn't kill him, here.
Well, that was mainly towards the end of the story, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I mean, that's like we'd have arguments when I read the original comics, right? Because I know they were still going on up till whenever he ended it. But back when it launched, I always assumed the story was being told by Carl, and then in the TV show they fucking killed Carl.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
that was the biggest mistake. That's why Rick left.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Andrew Lincoln was like, that's not right, because that kid finally turned 18. They bought a house closer to where they were filming, and then they killed his ass, But yeah, that was kind of horse shit. And I mean, the last episode I saw was the Negan episode, where it was basically Negan's backstory, which was awesome. Like I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I've not seen anything since then. So I've still got a whole however many episodes to catch up now, because aren't they halfway through the finale now?
No, they've split the last season into 3 parts.
Okay, so it's 3.
I probably will go back and rewatch it once this. Now, I'll probably go back and rewatch every episode from the beginning again.
I like the black and white episodes. Yeah. Like take it and turn it into black, like all of it from season 1. Go from all the seasons, watch it in black and white. That shit is crazy.
Didn't they did that with the Justice League movie?
Yeah, that was retarded because it was the same stupid movie.
So, I remember seeing the Justice League on HBO Max, and then I watched the Snyder Cut, and then I see another one. I go, wait, did they edit it again? And I clicked it and go, oh, it's all in black and white. Yeah, no. Well, on TV, The Walking Dead, they would do the episodes in black and white, and that was just the classic kind of stuff that Leif and I grew up with more so probably than you guys. When we still had black and white television, stuff was filmed in black and white, and it looks so nice in black and white due to the old era of your monster movies, and and all the stuff that we grew up with. So it was kind of like a flashback for us old tarts. But superhero movies doesn't really fit the genre of black and white movies. No, well, Justice League was shit, so let's catch a hot dog. The best part of that was him and the hot dog. I'm sorry, the Flash sucked. I don't like the Flash. Yeah, I don't either. I can't stand the dude that played the Flash. Are they giving him a solo movie still? I think so, but I don't know. He was. Because remember, we did that episode, and the dude was sitting there talking all kinds of crazy shit against the Klan, and we're like, what in the hell is he talking about? And I didn't even realize it was him. Because I said, well, who the hell is this? And then that's when you told me it was Ezra Miller. And I'm like, the Flash idiot?
I don't know if anything ever came of that. That was so weird.
Maybe we'll get lucky, and some BLM person will off him. Who knows?
Well, I don't want anybody to die. Just go away.
Well, I mean, he already smacked one bitch, so, let him,
Yeah.
I mean, off him, like off his career, not kill him as in murder him, but, he'll do something that's so bad that even Hollywood can't save his ass, and then he'll be gone, and we don't have to worry about this Flash movie. But no, I don't mean like death. It's career suicide, that kind of shit I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
Definitely not the other kind. I mean, I'm an asshole, but damn, I'm not that much of an ass. He doesn't piss me off that much. He just sucks as the Flash. But then again, we had Grant as the Flash for the TV series, and dude rocked. Like, come on, that's the Flash. Stephen Amell was Arrow, man. That's who needs to be doing Arrow. So,
yeah.
But WB will mess it up.
So, looking into these Super Bowl commercials, I guess none of you guys watched any of them. Like nope. I mainly mean in like the movie trailers and stuff.
Didn't see none of it. I don't have cable.
Oh. Anything about like the Lord of the Rings that excites you guys, or no? Or
I got into the first movie.
Yeah.
And that was it for the Lord of the Rings.
Well, this Rings of Power, it's supposed to be a show on
Prime,
Amazon Prime, I think.
Yeah, I think it's Amazon Prime.
And I don't know. From what I've seen, I don't know. I guess I'm not the one to judge because
It's kind of hard though, dude. We've only had what, like a teaser trailer mainly. That was about it.
Yeah.
So I mean, like we don't like if it's a good. Simply put, if it's a good story, I'm down. But if it's shit, no. And
Yeah.
again, this is kind of what, like a decade and a half too late past the movies and stuff. I mean, we had the cartoon version, and then we had, they did the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Then they went back and made The Hobbit, which was a book this big, into 3 fucking movies, which was crazy. To now whatever this is gonna be. And we had this. Oh Christ, there was something else that was coming. This Game of Thrones has something new coming out as well.
Mhm.
That I seen a while back, where they were finally doing, I think, the prequel to that they talked about way before they massively killed it. So
I really want to see the prequel though, just because from what I hear, maybe they'll fix the story a little bit. I don't know if you can fix the ending of Game of Thrones, but
you can't. You can't fix the ending because they fucked it up. But
yeah.
if they go back to making this bit like they made the show to begin with, especially, then I'm with you, Tommy.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's any way to save the ending because they completely they didn't give a shit because they got that big, what was I think a DC contract, so they didn't give a shit what happened. They already got paid. They're like, hey, we're out. So after this, we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
At least the author, I think, finally finished the shit, and he finished it his way. Or no, wait, that was Walking Dead. Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't really. I mean, what about Stranger Things?
No, I didn't see the trailer for it. Was it good?
I don't know. I think they're gonna make it an extra season. I don't think they're gonna wrap it up on season 4 like they talked about.
I don't know. It's hard, dude, because we've had, what, 3 seasons?
Well, here's the thing.
They're gonna be adults, man. Like, they can't be kids forever.
That's the thing, though, right? Like, again, what's taking so damn long? We should have had that shit before the pandemic, right? Like season 4.
Oh,
so, because we've had the 3 seasons, and even the third one was kind of lacklustering. I mean, it was good, especially watching, Rudy get eaten. Like, I love that shit. That made my day watching him get ate. And then wasn't it the sheriff ended up still alive, if I'm remembering right?
Yeah.
Like, you think he dies, and then so, like, if you would have gave us that 6 to 8 months later, season 4, great. But now I got to go back and and I did give my daughter those DVDs, by the way, Seth.
Oh, cool.
So when I went and got to see the baby, Tommy. So when my daughter and I did that trip to Jersey, and then we came and seen you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but I got her on Amazon all 3 seasons on DVD because she really likes Stranger Things too. So she actually did get that the day I got to go meet the granddaughter.
But
nice.
Even if they did what a lot of shows have done, where they only did half that season, they released it, and then you just got to wait for the other half. That would have been better than holding off completely for as long as they have.
Because it's been what, like 2 years? Hasn't it been 2 years since the last one?
Every bit of it.
Okay, thank you. So, yeah. And I mean, in the aspect of like, okay, Tommy's sick. So, like, if we knew next week they were going to drop it, okay, that gives Tommy plenty of time to rewatch all 3 fucking seasons, but not you, Seth, because you still got to work.
Yeah.
And then it comes to the point, do you really want to rewatch it from the beginning to the... I mean, I would, because I got nothing else going on, but other than wrestling. So, but...
I'd like to watch it.
It's hard to be excited. But again, if we get a good story out of it, I'm down. But if it goes to any worse than what we've already gotten, I'm done.
I'm going to have to watch it again because I really don't remember season 3.
I remember season 3, but I'll probably brush up on the last 3 episodes. Just at least to get it right.
I mean, it's almost, though, you almost got to watch I mean, granted, you don't got to go back to season 1. We already remember season 1. You don't really got to go back to season 2 either, because season 3 was so far forward past that. With the Upside Down coming through, right? That was the main thing. I remember that. The stuff at the mall, the young kid and the married woman, and he gets fucked up and ate. So that was cool. But
the only thing I didn't like is where they were adding new characters with new abilities.
Oh man, I hate that they killed Billy. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was my favorite
That dude
part.
was cool. Yeah, but he was
Watching
cool
Rudy.
though.
Yeah, that was Rudy. Watching Rudy get
No,
ate.
Billy.
Billy,
No,
the
Billy.
gear boy.
Oh shoot, what's it? Dacre Montgomery. He was the Red Ranger in the Power Ranger reboot.
Oh,
He played-
the older kid.
Yeah, the older brother. They was banging the married chick.
Watching him get fucked up was kind of, I'm sorry, I thought that was, I didn't know he was a Power Ranger.
Yeah, he was the Red Ranger. The first season he was on Stranger Things, I think it was season 2.
Yeah.
He was like, he come in straight up like just jacked, and it was like, I mean, of course, because he just come off the set of Power Rangers. Of course, he's gonna be jacked.
Gotcha.
He was a great Red Ranger, by the way.
But yeah, they where they're adding new characters, like where they're bringing the kids that had abilities like she did.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I was okay with it just because it kind of furthers the story on and it wasn't lame. It made her not be the only one with powers. Because you knew that was a test facility, right? Like you knew they were doing it to other kids.
Yeah, but like I just feel like they could have done a spinoff with the other kids.
Oh, we don't need spinoffs, man, because that's where they fuck shit up.
Yeah, they really do. I'm kind of bent out of shape that they're probably going to do a season 5.
I mean, I can't believe they're doing a season 4. I thought after 3 they were kind of done because the kids are getting old.
Well, they said that they were going to do the Duffer Brothers said they had a story lined out that would do 4 seasons. And then Netflix was trying to get them to do like more, but the Duffer Brothers are like, no, we really don't want to do that.
Well, because they were adding more people in the season 3 too for writing and stuff, I thought.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out. That's him in Power Rangers.
Yeah, from the movie.
Yeah. He was cool. It's not that great.
No, the movie I don't know, it's not what I expected. It seemed like a low budget movie.
Well, the problem with the Power Rangers was the creative team. Their script was pretty good, but the creative team that designed the suits and the Zords were just completely stupid.
Now Tommy's making a Power Ranger movie though, ain't he?
He is making his own kind of thing. It's called Legend of the White Dragon, and there's a few Power Rangers from other seasons in it.
Oh.
I mean, from what I see from the little clips I get,
it looks good. It's gonna be good. It's a total crowdfunded thing, and I think it's over with. Let me look real quick because
I remember he was in like Bat in the Sun where he was playing the Power where they would do like Spider-Man versus Wolverine or whatever. Those little
yeah.
He
did both.
That was pretty cool.
That was very cool because he kicked the crap out of Scorpion. He fought White Ranger versus Scorpion.
That's what it was. Thank you. I was trying to remember, dude. I'm not lying. It's been forever. Because that's the one where they had Batman versus Vader. They had 2 different endings. They'd have they had Robin fighting somebody. I can't remember who now. It's been too long. It's been way too long since I've seen those. But that was when I was first watching stuff on YouTube, like I'd find that stuff and it just made me laugh. Especially the one with Jim Henson and everything. They had Jim Henson and Mickey Mouse and all that, and it's like, I now own everything. It's like, oh, that's scary because it's true. It's so true. That funny video they made totally has a different meaning in 2020.
Yeah. But I will say, the clip I saw, my favorite is like the Power Rangers ain't just wearing like their regular suits. Like they have like, it looks like bulletproof vest, but it's like in their colors. They kind of look like a SWAT team from the clip I got.
Do what now?
The one that he's making, the Power Ranger movie.
Yeah.
He's making, they're wearing these vests, like kind of like tactical gear.
Oh yeah.
It kind of looks like bulletproof vest kind of deal, and it looked good from what I saw.
Oh, let's see. I'm trying to see if I can still order it or if it's already closed. I mean, I wouldn't mind ordering it because it's probably
to help with another project or to pay that one off. So that's what District 9 was about. When they made that movie District 9, that was supposed to fund the Halo movie. And it did so poorly they weren't able to make the Halo movie. But now they're making a series on Amazon. I think it's Halo, Amazon, and maybe Hulu for the Halo.
No, it's Paramount for Halo.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I've got it. I'm gonna watch it.
Really?
Yeah, I'll try it. I don't hate Halo. I've never played it. I mean, I've played it, but it's been a long time.
What'd you think about PlayStation buying Bungie?
I don't know.
They bought Bungie that made Halo.
Yeah, but what does that matter?
Well, see, it doesn't because Bungie sold their rights to Halo.
Yeah.
And the only thing they got under their belt right now is Destiny, and Destiny sucks.
Okay.
So, I don't understand it, but I know God of War is coming to Xbox, which I'm excited for. But I think it's going to go to PlayStation 2.
Legend of the White Dragon. Still trying to find this. I don't know where I can buy it. Right here. All right.
I was going to joke with you and say, well, maybe it's not done, and that's why you can't find it to buy it.
I don't think it is. Last updated February 7th, 2022. So far it's raised $508,000.
Holy shit.
5,259 backers.
Wow. Well, I got
$50. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You were talking. Go ahead.
I was going to say the Stranger Things. I was going to say I don't know, but then you started back on this. So that's why I was going to show.
I'm sorry.
But the VHS because I got that episode, this first season on that VHS style. I didn't get the second, but I was going to say, do you know if they launched the third season with that yet?
I don't know. I've been looking for it.
Okay,
I don't think.
I don't think.
Yeah, if you find it, let me know. If
I will, man. Same. Yeah, because I still got to get the second one as well. But yeah, when you found me that first one, I bought that, and then I bought my daughter, obviously the ones I gave her. But yeah, going back to sorry, man, because like you were looking, so I was like, okay, well, I'll just kind of.
Well, I just found it. You got, in order to get a physical copy, you've got to do $50 or more to purchase, which I guess that's not terrible for a crowdfunded movie.
No, it's not.
Depends on how long it is.
I mean, it's a feature film.
Or you wait till it's on the internet and you just watch it for free.
Right. The rewards for 50 or more is the Blu-ray of the film with behind the scenes and bloopers, digital download of the soundtrack, digital download of the script, digital download of the poster, name in the credits, and 6 phone digital backgrounds.
Wait, you get your name in the credits?
Yeah.
Well, then I would say it's worth $50.
Yeah, because you know what I'm doing for the credits?
Cutting it out, putting it on here.
The men's room.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, nice. I like it.
So now for $75 or more, exclusive art signed by JDF, which I've already got something signed by him. $100 gets me a T-shirt.
Ooh.
$250 gets me a signed Pop collectible figure and a T-shirt and all that other crap.
Which I did see. He has a mountain in his room, in his studio, of them Pop heads. Him already signed.
$500 gets me a poster signed by the entire cast.
Hey, how much is it? How much is it for dinner with all the Power Rangers, for fuck's sake? Because that's what we really want.
1,000 gets me an invite to the premiere, but travel's not included.
Okay, that's not bad though.
2,500 gets me a White Dragon helmet autographed by JDF and a Skype call with JDF. Still not travel included by the
Right.
but I get an invite. Man, 23 people have bought that one.
Well, dude, that's what I would be buying. I mean, I know it's annoying, but look, you get a Skype call with him, which means you could record that shit.
$10,000 gets me a set visit with the cast and photo. Co-producer credit. White Dragon. Okay. Dude, I get to be a co-producer?
Nice.
Holy crap.
I gave you 10 grand, so now I'm a co-producer. I like
That'd
it.
be great on an application. Yeah, I was a co-producer on the show.
Yeah.
So Seth, it's time to start a GoFundMe.
Yeah. Or Give Send Go, because apparently GoFundMe sucks.
Well, I would never do GoFundMe anyway, but you know, it's
Yeah.
the 21st century. We're in the year 2022, and you could just be like, yeah, quick pay me, bitches. But yeah. I mean, I bank with Chase, and the quick pay is just the digital version of PayPal. They made PayPal not necessary, which I'm okay with because China owns PayPal and China hates us. So F you, China.
Yeah.
I hate to say this, but I don't like the White Dragon outfit. Like the
Let me see.
Movie.
Yeah, but that's just a drawing. I'm curious what it'll look like when it's done.
That's what it looks like. Because I've seen the stills of him wearing it. It's weird.
It's kind of like the Green Ranger and the White Ranger fucked, and then this is the child because I'm confused.
But ain't there a version where the Green Ranger and White Ranger combine already?
Yeah, Lord Draken. Which is cool, but whatever.
Yeah, what I love is the original cast are so still into this stuff. Like I said, having me, William, who played Zach and is in his 50s, was so still into it. I mean, literally, you could throw his ass, his little 5'4" butt on screen, and you would think that he's still from, the 90s version.
Oh, wow.
It was so nice to see. That it wasn't like, oh, I did the stupid kid show and then now.
Yeah, see, that's what it reminded me of. The way they did the shoulder pads where it's real spiky.
He pretty much, it's from the comics. What happened is the in the Power Rangers show, remember when Tommy came in and he was evil?
Yeah.
When he was green?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Well, imagine that storyline, but he never comes back to being good. He just stays evil.
Oh, see, now I would like that.
Yeah, what he did was he took, he broke into Zordon's the command center, stole the White Ranger powers that were being held, and merged the two powers together.
Wow.
And so he was able to take that power, combined it, became the most powerful being in the universe, and killed the other Power Rangers.
And didn't he take their power too?
He took their power and made a clone army of Power Rangers. And now what he did is like Red Rangers are his lieutenants. So you got like multiple Red Rangers. You've got they're Centurions.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of them had a different power, a different like job. Like the black and yellow were like your average guards.
Your bumblebees.
Yeah.
Let me guess. All the pinks were definitely his sex slaves.
No, he never could catch the pink. She became the Ranger Slayer.
Oh.
Yeah. He never could get her. She was the only one that made it out.
All right, Amy. Well, she was a tiny little thing.
She came back, killed him, or I don't know if she killed him, but she took his powers, and she became the next lead. But the Ranger Slayer outfit, dude, is pretty dope.
One scary thing was that artwork looked like, a Brie Larson.
Yeah.
That was the scary thing. I was like, oh, that's not Amy Jo. But yeah.
Where's a good I want a good artwork. I don't want no crap. There's a lot of action figure poses, and I want to see something.
This is all comics then, yeah?
Yeah, this is all comics.
Okay, gotcha. Not TV series, but comics.
No.
That would be a badass show.
That's her with Draken's power. She took it from him. And
now, is she good or evil?
She's evil.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that whole Highlander thing, good versus evil, but once you take in too much evil, you become that which you killed.
Yeah.
You become evil. Because wasn't it like Lord Zed or something, the guy that had like the brain head?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome. That was the last bit that I remember from the Power Rangers was him.
Yeah. They become good and then evil and then good again.
I always enjoyed the big floating head. Wasn't that Zoran?
Yeah. I really like to find these images of like the way that he had the people, like the Centurions and
his minions, basically.
Yeah, the minions. Because it was they don't look the same. They look really cool.
Man, why can't we get that in a movie?
I know. The storyline's called The Shattered Grid because the two, it's technically the like two universes collide.
Right. But I mean, dude, think of it this way. That would be a hell of a way to bring back what's left of the original cast and or some of the other Rangers of casts that you have liked, to bring them together to have to take that on with the two worlds clashing together. That could make bank.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would really like to see like a one last ride kind of deal where, they've got to come out and fight and they're older.
Right.
Yeah.
I just remember when you were showing like all the different Rangers and stuff, and I was just like, man, that would be kind of neat. Like, put that in the Endgame Marvel movie where all the superheroes and stuff, but they're all Power Rangers instead. Like all the different versions of the same Power Rangers. That would be cool from different timelines and stuff. So yeah.
I don't know if you can tell much, but that's not like the best, but it's a pretty good one. I mean, the similar helmet. Let me see if I can find a different one because that didn't blow up really as well as I thought.
Right. Don't you hate when that happens?
I know. Now, they are trying to come out with a new character. I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but they want to merge the Tyrannosaurus powers with the Gold Ranger powers. And he's going to be called the King Tyranno.
Oh, come on. Gold Saurus Rex.
And he's supposed to, right here. This is him. So he'll have a lot of the Gold Ranger powers, but he'll also have the Red Ranger power also. But this is just concept, like fan art.
Right.
They want him to show up in the comics. But we'll see.
So, what are you wanting to see in Doctor Strange?
What am I wanting to see? I want to see. I know I want to see. I know I want to see a Tom Cruise version of Superior Iron Man.
Ain't he evil?
I don't know, but I want to see it because it looks cool.
There's one comic book I read that Iron Man is evil in his alternate version.
His name was Ultron, and he was very evil.
Yeah. Well, no, like this was like actual Iron Man. He had that gold. He had that chrome suit, but like he controlled everything. Like he was like king of the earth, basically.
Well, it's like the one-off comics they did. So it would be where where Tony's plan worked, and the world is surrounded by a shield.
Yeah,
so that's all that is. That was just a storyline that they came up with based off of that kind of stuff. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really seen any of the trailers for it. I just remember I seen the first movie and it wasn't that bad. I thought Cumberbatch did a pretty good job. I didn't know an overabundance about the character, but I enjoyed the movie way more than some of the other ones.
Can we play the trailer on here, Seth? You think?
No, we'll get hit with copyright.
Oh yeah.
But
Tommy, I don't watch trailers because I don't like watching the trailers and you go to the movie and then half the shit in the trailer is not in the movie because it got cut out. So I don't usually generally watch an overabundance. Like a teaser trailer is one thing. So when we got what we got for Game of Thrones, and I haven't seen the Stranger Things, but I'm gonna watch it. I'll look it up and watch it because that's something I know I'm gonna watch. But like I didn't even see much. I saw that first teaser trailer for the Spider-Man movie that I still haven't seen. And that's the only trailer that I saw, which was the one with the voices and stuff. And that's when I made that guess that, well, what if this was the only, when he does the spell, now that this Spider-Man is the only Spider-Man, now he's got to fight all the villains. And I mean, that was a guess months before the movie even came out.
Yeah. That's an action figure. That's probably the most detail I can find in one picture. Just by the way, just to give you a good look at what he looks like. But imagine having like an army of this.
Yeah.
And then you got your ass beat by a Pink Ranger. Shame on you, Tommy.
Yeah. And here's the yellow. And they're an army of that too. So. And here's the black. He's real combat, like kind of like a grunt.
Yeah, well, if you play the video game, he's in it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and he's the easiest one to beat.
That sucks.
But like the video game for the Xbox is linked to that comic book. And it's free.
Yeah. I think I've seen that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had a video game.
It's kind of like Mortal Kombat. It's not really it's not open world.
Well, you said Xbox, so I was assuming you meant like the first gen Xbox.
No, the newest Xbox.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Battle for the Grid. I mean, it's all right, but it's a lot like Mortal Kombat. It's a side scroller beat 'em up, kind of that same platform. It's not my thing. Bless you, by the way.
Thank you. Sorry.
Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter.
Yeah, that's just not my cup of tea. But I mean, if it is yours, that's cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're like dying for more of it, that's the closest you should probably get to it right now.
Yeah, or just read the comics.
Yeah,
because they're still new. Like they come out like twice a month. Yeah, I'm on a it's got a pull. I've got a pull list for it, so I get it like twice a month.
So, how far in Berserker did you get? Did you get to how he became who he is?
I think so. I'm only on 4.
So you know about his mom and
Yeah, I heard of. Yeah, she. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's the issue. That's the one I just finished.
Okay. I like the background story, but if they make a movie, it's gonna have to be more than one movie.
Oh
I feel
yeah.
like I feel like it's too much of a story. They opened up too big of an area for a story to only do it all in one.
Ah.
Yep.
He's got kind of Deadshot's mentality though. Bloodshot mentality.
I haven't seen that movie.
It's a good. Well, it's a comic book too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Basically, he just can't be killed. So stuff that would bother us doesn't bother him. Kind of mindset.
I need to read. I need to finish up what I got. I need to get caught up.
Right? You
Well-
gotta find time to read your comics, man.
I know, man. It's just so hard to do. But anything else you guys like? Any other topics? I mean, we've had a pretty good, consistent run for tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, we did pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not seeing season 3 yet, bro. I'm still keeping my fingers crossed though, because that would be nice for Stranger Things if they did do that.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the Blu-ray cases that I got, or the ones that we both got,
Yeah.
the ones that look like the old school VHS. They were supposed to be Target exclusives.
Yeah.
And I don't think that they're still doing Target exclusives. So that's why I'm thinking that it's not happening.
Right.
Let's see. Shazing Season Collection Edition. That's season 1. Cause see the cool thing about it is season 1 looks like the original like VHS cardboard box.
Yeah.
Season 2 looks like the pillow box. So I was hoping like season 3 would look like a regular DVD case, and then season 4 would look like the evolution of movies.
Right. Well, I mean, and then again, if they end up, it's hard telling because I didn't find it for 3 at all. Maybe when they do 3 and 4, because like we got it for 1 and 2, so maybe, fingers crossed. Who knows? You're probably right though. They're probably gonna cheat out on us, get our hopes up, and then bash us in the mud.
Yeah. Train. Season 3 Blu-ray. I'm pretty sure I can get season 3. And it's just a regular Blu-ray case.
Yeah, that's all I could find. Because when I got it from my daughter, I got seasons 1, 2, and 3, but I got them on, I think it was DVD. It might have been DVD Blu-ray. I can't remember, dude. It's been a minute since I bought them. But I haven't found the VHS version.
Season 3.
Because like season 3, you can find that all day long, but I've never found it.
Yeah, I'm seeing that for season 3, the complete. Yeah, but it's not anything like special. Now season 2 and stuff still. You can still find season 2 Target exclusive. Season 1 Target exclusive. It looks cool, man. They're such a cool looking cases, and I'm just happy that I got mine autographed.
Right. I mean, I found season 3. I take it back. I did find it. Here, I'll put it in the private chat. That's only $20. But I don't think it's as cool as the other ones. But still, at least I found it.
Huh. Genuine Stranger Things. Oh, man, hot dog.
So maybe it just was one of those things that was it. Because I've been looking for it, but I couldn't find it. And I mean, I think that's right? That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So.
Season 3 poster A5 VHS premium hardback drawn notebook iPad. Is it a...
No, it's got the.
Hang on.
See, now you know why I'm confused.
Product description: official UK licensed product, premium notebook from the hugely popular. This A5 notebook is made to look like a VHS cassette tape and comes with a VHS sleeve and sticker sheet. Features the poster cover for this Netflix show. Okay, so this is just a notebook.
Yeah, but that's the closest thing I have found.
Yeah.
I mean, and I've got season 3 typed in. Like all I typed in was Stranger Things season 3, and that popped up, and I'm like, oh, is this it? And like I said, I just hurried up and copied it and sent it, so we could look together. But yeah, notebook. So maybe we'll get it with a DVD.
Wait, what is this beside it? Oh, that's season 2. Damn it.
Yeah.
I've found
you can still get season 1 for $6.
Yeah.
The one that we've got. Damn, season 2 is like $60.
Damn
you, Target.
Like I just want to find like that cool case. Season 3. Although it's not officially announced, I would not be unreasonable to expect Netflix Stranger Things Season 3 to appear at your local Target store next month. Perhaps. Stop. I would bet now that Season 4's got a release date that you're going to start seeing it ramp up. So it may come...
I'm really hoping, bro.
Yeah. Huh.
Because that would be nice.
It would be.
It's kind of lame to start off something and not
Season 4 is going to be in two parts, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Volume 1 will be dropping May 27th, and then Volume 2 will be dropping July 1st. That is so stupid.
I know. I don't... I did the back with True Blood, Tommy. Like, we would watch, the wife and I would watch it week to week and all that kind of shit. And then, once Netflix and Chill and Hulu and Hump became a thing, that became so much nicer because you just get through the entire season, and you wouldn't have to wait until the next season, kind of a thing. When they did Black Sails, I loved that show. That was a great show as well. Stars did that. It was one of the things they did after Spartacus, and it was the same thing. Like, I would watch all 10 episodes, and then they'd get ready to launch season 2, and you'd get all 10 episodes, but that was a week-to-week one too. So I would just rewatch the first season and then, get into the second season. And then they'd always back play a couple episodes before the premiere. But it was so nice when it was just, you could just sit there and watch it and just get through it all at once as you wanted.
I just hate when you get into a series now and you'll be committed to the series until halfway through. You'll get to season 3 and then you're just and you don't finish it. Because it turns out it's a good show and they ruin it with each season.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's happened more and more with everything that we've gotten recently.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Unfortunately.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna call it for tonight.
Sounds good. It's 10:45.
Yeah, it's been a pretty solid show actually. Good discussion. Check out all of our links down below. Tomorrow morning, Coffee and Gaming, episode 99.
Oh.
Coffee and Gaming 100 would be the week after, and I think we should do something. I think we all should be on it.
Do it during that night then.
No. we gotta do it to commemorate the 100th episode. Tommy's gonna have to accidentally cut it off.
Oh, there we go.
Well, I was gonna say that, or is it gonna be an Aussie free episode? Because Aussie will be locked up because he didn't get vaccinated. You never know. You have to turn in to find out. Crazy stuff going on there.
Yep. But check us out tomorrow morning, 6:30. It's already set up. The stream's already ready to go. All I gotta do is just go.
I saw that.
Yep.
I saw that when I went to go log in.
Yeah. So anyway, check us out. Come tomorrow. Hang out with me at least. We'll see you guys later.
Because that's dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Bye.
Bye.